PFT Live presented by Accenture. The Buffalo Bills were only favored by 4 points going into Indianapolis. It was week 2 of the Joe Flacco experiment. The whole idea was, let's try to win football games with Flacco because we're in position to get to the postseason. Anthony Richardson needs the reps, but we need the wins to save our jobs. So far, it's 0-2. And even though the Colts made it interesting after, it was as bad as it could be to start. Interception right out of the gates.
Definitely.
And then another one, and the Bills didn't take full advantage of it, but at the end of the day, it's clear the Bills are an elite team, and the Colts are dog paddling at best.
No, and I think everybody expects, now we'll see Anthony Richardson, and I don't think that's happening
Shane Steichen's already said it's still Flacco. Flacco until I say otherwise.
This is more than Anthony Richardson, and just Joe Flacco gives us a better chance to win. And I told some people this in the viewing room yesterday a little bit, and I don't know if you heard me say, right? But I've heard from enough people in the NFL that I know are familiar enough with people in Indianapolis in the situation. This is bigger than, Anthony Richardson just tapped out of a football game and has been a little bit inaccurate throwing the football and all of that. There is a little bit more of they want him to be a little more professional and diligent and be what you're supposed to be as a starting quarterback in the NFL. He's a good kid. There's no doubt about that. He's super talented. But I get the sense from people that I know that I really trust in the league that, there in Indianapolis, he wasn't doing all the things you should be doing as a starting quarterback, and that's part of the reason he's not going to be thrown back there in the mix quite yet.
Well, and look, that's got a little bit of the Johnny Manziel to it where you've got the skills, but you still have to work and get the most out of it. You have to fully commit to the job.
Exactly right.
You have to love the job because the guys you're competing with do, and they put in that time and they get the most out of their skills. If you want to compete with those guys, like Tom Brady always said, you have to sign your life over to this sport.
Well, and when you miss throws, tap out of the football game and do all that, and then you're not doing the appropriate things during the week, you lose the benefit of the doubt from your team and your coaches. And I think they're going to try to get him on the right track in that department first before they throw him back on the football field. But to your point, Joe Flacco certainly cost them the football game in a lot of big ways yesterday. I mean, it was a fun football game, but this is the first pass of the day. I don't know. Joe Flacco's played too much football to throw that ball down the middle of the field early in a football game. I don't know what he was looking at. Taron Johnson, pick 6. I mean, shocking there. I mean, the very next drive, screen pass, gets pressure on him quick, but again, throw the ball on the ground. Don't throw the ball backing up as you're getting hit and try to fit it in a window with a scrum of people around. Here, this is not his fault, but a great play by Gregory Rousseau, kind of getting around the edge and making something happen here. And then this is his fault. Alex Pierce is here. He's open. It's as open as you freaking get in the NFL. Ball tipped in the air, interception. Big moments of the football game. A game where you felt like the Colts could move the ball on Buffalo, but it was mistakes, and it never got them a chance to make the game really close to where they had a chance to pull ahead or make it tight down in the fourth quarter.
Vikings and the Jaguars. Minnesota wins 12-7, even though dominating in every statistical category, yardage, time of possession. It was more than 2-1. 4 field goals. Sam Darnold threw 3 interceptions. And I'll just say this. The Vikings' ceiling is the divisional round. They're never going to get past the divisional round. Not with this team, not with this quarterback. The defense is great. Yeah. They're not going to beat the Eagles or the Commanders or the Lions or whoever they have to go on the road and play in the division round. It's just not happening.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. Sam Darnold's going to have to play better football for me to feel better in that department. These interceptions,
the more time he has, the less accurate he is.
Well, you're exactly right. And then there's another one. Get off of it. He's covered like glue. Don't try to just jam it into him. Here's another one. You sit in the pocket that long, move, get out of there. And he had Justin Jefferson open and threw a bad throw in the end zone.
This is the worst, too. That was horrible. That's inexcusable.
Open. See,
blatant behind him.
Blatant behind him, bad throw, and then no anticipation or timing or rhythm that way. We watched that play on replay in the viewing room a few times, right? I mean, he broke out. The ball should have been in the air. The ball still wasn't in the air. And these are some of the things, again, where, yes, Sam Darnold hasn't conquered them, and that's the reason he's not quite a starter in the NFL, and he's going to have to start proving to people he can do it. Because, that's a play there where, he's got to see it come open. He can't just put it in a spot and let the guy come out and make the break and have that anticipation there. He was supposed to be my superlative. It was going to, remember Sammy the Bull? That was going to be Sammy the Turnover. That was going to be my superlative.
Good. Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I wish he would defect. It's too late for that. They had their chance with Matthew Stafford. Make a phone call, make it happen. When he, I've watched 50 years of football.
Yeah.
And the TV coverage doesn't let you see where the ball is going to go.
Yeah.
So you make assessments based on watching the guy throw
How
the ball.
confident.
He throws with confidence.
You're like, here it
and
goes.
it's intercepted.
Right.
And I've
You're
never
like,
seen
he's
this before.
ripping it.
He's
he likes what he
consistently
sees.
like,
Wait, it's triple coverage.
Picked off.
Yeah.
Like he was meaning to throw it to that guy.
I know. And there's some of that pocket. We talked about getting off certain receivers a little quicker, appropriate throws, throw the ball away every now and then, just being a little greedy with aggressiveness. All of that is kind of, coming to a pinnacle right now with Sam Darnold. He's got to get better, or you're right. They're going to be like a one game in the playoff type of football team.
How are they 7-2?
Game.
How are they 7-2? It's testament to the defense.
It is.
It's 7-2. It's like an optical illusion.
7-2. And think about the things you still had to have to win in that game where you controlled. I mean, Mac Jones fumbles a snap late in the game to give you guys an easy field goal. It's 12-7 and they're driving.
The interception.
And Mac Jones throws it up on first down, which it sounds like Doug Peterson. There was some.
He didn't want to explain it because we wouldn't understand.
I don't know about.
He wouldn't explain
I
it
don't
to the reporters
understand that
because we
comment,
wouldn't understand.
But yeah, that you shouldn't say things like that. That's not going to win you any awards with the public or the media there in
or keep you
Jacksonville.
employed.
Exactly right. But either way. Man, Jacksonville, disaster.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.